Just doing an update on my tank so far. The 6 gallons doing okay. You know, the plants has been growing very well. This Crypt Valencia has been growing to the top of the water. It's been doing very well. The dwarf sage in here is doing, it's doing okay. You know, it's doing fine, but the dwarf hair grass, as you see, is doing okay. A lot of them keep uprooting, but I have to keep replanting them, so I'm planting them deeper and deeper each time. And the shrimp, I haven't lost any of them, I don't think, since the last time I added them. Since I've added them, I don't think let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm only seeing 5 right now, but I think all 6. I think it's 6 because I think I did lose one, but that was one of the old ones I had. So I don't know where the 6th one's at, but I feel like he's in here. They've been doing great. They've been eating. They've been taking all the food, and the Java moss has just been growing like crazy in this corner. It's just been growing. So I might thinking of selling some of that off just because I have so much of it and it's just compacting over there. This one's doing better than the one in the 29 gallon, but you know, maybe I just want to keep it for my 40 gallon when I set it up. Maybe put some in there on some wood or something, who knows. But right now I'm just gonna let it grow. You guys see. Now there is different kinds of shrimp in here, the Pinocchio red shrimp and then regular cherry shrimp. I hope I have some females in here compared to males, because I really want to breed them out just so I can have a little colony, but so far I haven't seen them, any females with eggs or anything like that, so I'm just hoping that there's a female in here, or you know, they can get to mating. I don't know if there is, maybe I'm just not feeding enough or just whatever, but I hope I can get some babies out of them and, you know, start a colony and start selling off some shrimp. Alright, let's go over to the 29. Normally don't come on out. This is my long fin albino. Pretty sure this is a female, and the betta I rescued from my local fish store is doing good. Its fins healed all the way back. It's looking great. It's been eating. It's doing real good, and it's learned to live with the guppies. To, you know, they were trying to nip on his fins when I first got him, but he's learned to you know, basically tell them back off. Their fins are not for you to bite. So they've been learning well. If they look a little big, it's because I fed them some frozen brine shrimp, and they just go to town on it. And he's learned to, you know, move them out the way so he can get some, because guppies can be a little aggressive when it comes to feed time. They're like little piranhas. But he's doing really good. And I've changed the flow pattern in my filter so it doesn't so high, so he can swim around, because he would normally be at the bottom of the tank instead of being near the top, but he likes mostly the middle of the tank for some reason. I don't know, I guess that's just him. He really doesn't go to the top, but now he does, but he stays near the middle-ish. And just, you know, I did some maintenance on some of the dwarf sage down here. Some of the leaves were looking bad, and I just picked them off. As you can see, I just leave it in there for the plant matter, so you know, the placos can just chew on it and, you know, let the decayed matter just naturally go into the tank. And there's no point of just taking it out. Yeah, I moved the rocks over here because I noticed that it was kind of, you see the depression is kind of digged out. I'm thinking he did that. Look at that, look how beautiful he looks. Don't mind the algae. Well, I gotta get rid of that, but I just got done with water change, but I forgot to scrape this glass. But look at his colors. I really love his colors, the blue and the red, and how it shines together. Look at him just showing off right now. He likes being on camera, huh? Look at you, buddy. look great in Sirius. I gave him the name the Sirius because it's the god of fish, actually, and I think it fits. He's just look how beautiful he looks, and he's really not that big compared to the other betas I've had. He's really about almost a little bigger than a guppy, to be honest. And just moved that. I was saying the depression. I seen he dig that out. He's been like, I have this little right here. He hides under that, or he'll go over there and hide in between the rocks. I never really seen a betta that likes to have their own little area, I guess, like the little hiding spot. So I made this basically it's like a little cave. Not a cave really, but like a little spot to where he can go in there and just chillax. And just got my coconut huts and my extra sponge. But I'm really trying to get rid of some of these guppies because don't want to overbreed and have some genetic issues down the line, so I need to get rid of some and keep the best ones I like. But I'm having trouble selling some, but I'll figure it out. The plants are doing, like, you see its Crinton Valencia is all the way up here. It's very tall, and I got the stems from in here to the 6 gallon that I moved over there. That's why I guess they're doing so well. And they're just all over the tank. It's just all over the tank. And I never would have thought I would do so well with this plant, but this plant is very hardy and it just grows. Like once you give it a good base, it just grows everywhere. Like literally, it's just all up in my tank. And I put the dwarf hairgrass in here is not floating up, which I'm glad because it's a pain to keep replanting. And I'm guessing it's because of the Eco Complete, how it's so compact and it stays together. But I don't really see it growing like that because Eco Complete isn't very the best thing. It's just like a base substrate, which I wish I knew at the time, but I wish I did more research on it. So it's doing better in the 6 gallon because of the Fluval Stratum, but I have Eco Complete as a base substrate. So look at him, he's just back in the limelight. Look at him, it just looks so beautiful. What's up, I'm serious? Come here. Follow, buddy. Oh, no, why are you going to the top? Yep, come on. This way. He's just a big fan of the camera. There you go, just show it off for everybody. But yeah, the plants are doing great. The dwarf size is just, my giant dwarf size is doing very good. Like months and months ago, it was doing bad, and it's just been bad ever since, and I never could figure out why it was doing so bad. And then I realized it would have, like, the leaves would not look so great. It'd be something like they'd be pale like those, it'd be pale like those. So I started ripping them off, and ever since I started doing that, they've been growing like crazy. I guess because it's not focusing on the dead leaves anymore, that it can focus on new growth and newer leaves. So now it's like, as you can see, it's just been coming all the way this way. And I got some back there, and I put a piece like right over here so it can start growing. I actually really like this giant dwarf hairgrass. No, not dwarf hairgrass. Giant Sagittaria. It looks very good. I like it better than the shorter one, and it kind of, because it just comes up more and it fills the area more. I like that. And then this is just it just gives a nice feel. And fish like to hide under it, like some of my corridors. I only got I think 3 left. Yeah, because I think I've had them for such a long time. I think more than 2 years. And I think they slowly start dying of old age because they were already almost, I think, mostly full grown or about adult size. But they started passing away, but I don't know if I should just let them pass away, get rid of them, get more. But I might just, well, I got 4. It was 2 that passed away. And I don't know if I want to, I mean, this is my favorite corridor. I just love how they look, the darker color and just how they look. So I don't know what I want to do with them, but I'm going to just let them live out their lives. And I still need to find a male albino, because my luck, I got 3. And they've all made it, and they've all been eating, and they've been doing very well, but not one single male, and it's made me sad. So I have to try and find a male so I can start breeding, because I want more long fins, and these 2 are just regular ones. But that was the only female that's a long fin, and his tail's been growing back just by water changes. I think it was because my water quality kind of dropped for a bit, but I currently fixed it, and my guppies has been looking fantastic. They've been looking great, and very different variations between them. And I like the, look at this color on this one, how he has like 3 different colors. He's got red and blue, because I had a blue guppy and a red guppy, and they crossed, and it came out with this tail pattern, and he has like the polka dots with the blue and red and purple. It's very, very cool. But alright guys, this is where I'm gonna leave off the video. Probably gonna give you some updates another time, and probably show you some more in depth about my guppies and different colors I have. And alright, thank you for watching.